Good afternoon, Christine.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, Christine, can you tell me about yourself?
I am Christine Jade Laranio, single, 24 years old, live in Manila, Kapalong, Davao del Norte.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to work as a maid?
I work as a maid because I am capable to work this kind of job.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Malaysia is near in Philippines and it has a big salary.
How are you qualified for this job?
Qualified for this job because I know how to work as a maid.
May I know what your educational level is?
College level.
What was your recent working experience?
I recently worked at a private company, a small company only, at Sherwin Steel Bar Trading.
Have you worked abroad before?
No, ma'am.
Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose baby are you taking care of?
My cousins, nephews, niece.
How about elderly?
No, ma'am, I don't have experience.
Do you have any other special skills?
I can do a little bit hairdressing.
Okay, are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino foods.
Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Cleaning.
If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care? Who will you assist?
Pardon, ma'am.
Okay, if ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will you support or assist financially?
My family. My family.
Okay, you are not allowed to use handphone during working hours, Christine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times a day, allow bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agree
Yes,
the terms and conditions?
yes, ma'am. I agree.
Okay, are you agree the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years.
Can you describe me your attitude?
I'm kind. I'm lovable of the kids. I'm industrious. I'm thoughtful. I'm
Okay,
joyful.
alright. How can you assure to us, Christine, that you will work hard in Malaysia?
For my family, I will do everything for them.
Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work, Christine?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you in again any medication right now?
Yes, ma'am. The X-ray, the test.
Do you take any medication, vitamins?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
Pardon?
Are you af- are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we have finished our question section. Christine, let's proceed for case study. I have a case
Yes,
study
ma'am.
for you and I want you to respond truthfully.
Yes,
Upon
ma'am.
arrival in Malaysia, within 6 months only, if ever one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
I will finish my contract and I will continue my work.
Okay, any help would you give to your family members who passed away?
Financial.
If in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
Good afternoon, ma'am, sir. I am Christine. I will do everything for my family just to help them and I will do my job too.
Okay, tell us about yourself again.
I am Christine Jade Laranio, 24 years old, single, live in Lactel, Lot 1, Villa Clementas Subdivision, Maniki, Kapalang, Davao del Norte.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I work as a maid because of my family. I want to help them.
Okay, thank you very much, Christine. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Thank you, ma'am.